Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to look at how you can carry some EDC or emergency items in your wallet. Now your wallet primarily is a tool to carry cards and cash, but what if I told you you can also carry approximately 20 useful tools or gadgets in your wallet as a backup to your other EDC kit or backpack or similar. So stick with me because it can be done, and it can be done without it feeling like you're carrying a brick in your pocket. So firstly, can I just say that my EDC is a 4-part system. They all complement each other. I have an EDC keyring, which was the subject of an earlier video. I have a pocket kit, which is not an Altoids kit, but it's a similar sort of premise. I have a full kit in my backpack, and also I carry some EDC items in my wallet. So none of these are mutually exclusive. They all complement each other, and there may be a little redundancy, but the idea is if you are in a situation where all you have is your wallet or your keys, then you have some EDC gear with you to help you deal with that situation. So, that in mind, let's look at the wallet. So this is just your bog standard average wallet. I have done a couple of adjustments with it to make it a little more fit for purpose. It has a bunch of compartments, as you can see, where you can carry cards and cash. But before I go on, I just want to reiterate that this backup EDC wallet works for me. It may not work for everyone, and again, its intention is not to replace a full EDC kit or a survival kit, of course not. Its intention is just to have a few small items on hand in case you need it. So please keep that in mind. Now, first things first, let's have a look at, you can also keep it all in a plastic bag if you wanted to. It would be easier to pull out, and that way if you're going through an airport or whatever, you can just take the bag out. I have done that before, but I've gone back to my old system where I just sort of put some of these items in separately. So let's take a look at the wallet, and there's about 20 different items in this wallet. So first thing I carry in my first item I carry is the well, not the $20. It's the Victorinox Swiss Card Light. Now, the Swiss Army Light Pocket Tool is this one, and it's small enough to fit in the credit compartment of your wallet or purse. It nevertheless comes with 13 useful functions. Weighs what, 25 grams, comes with a bunch of standard features, comes with some large tweezers, comes with a pressurised ballpoint pen, comes with a pin, very useful, and on this one it comes with a bunch of screwdrivers, 3mm, a couple of Phillips screwdrivers, also comes with some scissors, which are very handy to have in your wallet, fully functioning scissors, spring action. And what's cool about this is it actually comes with a little torch, which you can see there. One's off a tiny battery. You can also keep that battery spare in your wallet if you needed to. That's pretty handy. So all that comes with that. Also comes with what they call is a letter opener, but it's also a little blade. Now what I did is I put an edge on this blade using the old quad sharp, and it gives you a nice little edge. Just another little redundancy in terms of knives that you could carry with you. Also has your standard ruler and also magnifying lens if you needed to. So that's the first thing that I carry in my wallet, and as you can see, at only 25 grams, it's pretty easy to carry. Next thing I carry is one of those stainless steel pocket survival tools, which are pretty easy to come by nowadays. They're only a couple of dollars, but they are stainless steel and pretty useful to have. They have a bottle opener, a little bit of a knife edge there, which I have sharpened again. A couple of screwdrivers, ruler, can opener, which is really sort of handy. 4-position wrench, a little saw blade as well, which does work. So that's another little handy tool to carry. Again, you're not carrying a proper toolkit in your wallet, you're just carrying a couple of things because it has to be a practical wallet that functions primarily for its main focus of carrying cash and credit cards. Other thing I carry in my wallet is just a little bit of cordage just a couple of feet of jute twine. Jute twine's an excellent thing because you can fluff it out and you can use it as tinder if you need to. You can also use it to tie some things on if you need to. A couple other things I carry. A couple of elastoplasts, a couple of band-aids. In the back I do carry a little plastic bag with a couple of things. First thing in this bag is safety pin, rubber band. Keep it all together, doesn't take up much space at all. Also carry some aluminium foil, which you can use for a myriad of reasons. You can shape it into a drinking cup. You can conceal a credit card inside to use it for RFID protection. You can make a funnel out of it. You could use it to fix loose battery springs. You can use it to clean stuff. You can use it to cook on. You could use it as a signaling or reflective devices. Any number of uses for a sheet of foil. And it folds up, basically takes no space at all, and it's really useful to have on hand. I have a few flat matches inside there as well, and also a striker. Again, there's no substitute for a Bic in your pocket or a good Ferroceum rod, but again, a little bit of redundancy. If you absolutely needed to light a fire, you could do that with those. So I keep those. I also keep just a lens there in case you need it. Again, takes up no space, and some spare cash. So those things stay in my wallet. Other thing I keep in my wallet, and that's basically the gist of it, is I do keep a very small Ferroceum rod, which is just there taped in the corner. Okay, it's in the spine of the wallet, right, and takes up no space. It sits in the spine. Now, I know a lot of people have said that those sort of Ferroceum rods are pretty junky, but you know, they do tend to work if you use it in the right sort of way. Yeah, you can see it there. So again, you can hit it right away. So these are things that you can carry in your wallet, okay? And you see, oops. You can see you're getting a little bit of a spark. There you go. Okay, so it does work. You know, again, there's no substitute for a large Ferroceum rod or a decent Bic lighter, handy Bic, but it still does function. And look, if you are in an absolute emergency and you needed something, that is way better than nothing. So we'll just put that over there. Okay. Let me just put that over in the sink. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so that's basically the bulk of what I carry in my wallet. Again, you know, not a lot of redundancy. It does take up a little bit of space, but not much once you put it all there. As I said, you don't want to be carrying a brick around. Other things you could carry in your wallet include a Ziploc bag. Again, easy to fold up. Many uses for a Ziploc bag. You could use it to get yourself a drink of water. You could collect and keep tinder and your fire starting kit dry, keep it all dry. You can cover a wound with it. You can cover it with duct tape if you need to prevent infection. Again, you could keep your cell phone dry. You can cover all your wallet with it if you need to. Keep everything waterproofed. You can use it as a glove. You could even use it as a sick bag if you needed to. There's any number of uses for the Ziploc bag. Now, other items you could also carry in your wallet, as I said, is a couple of these things before. You've got the Tool Logic type of thing. This is similar to the survival card I showed before, but there's a bunch of these things on the market. There's that one. I know Survival Monkey make one. This is another one that's on the market. This one has a little bit of cordage with it, but again, it's the same sort of premise as long as it's stainless steel, and a lot of them have the same sort of functions, but they are a pretty handy tool to have. Credit card knife is also useful. You can also carry an old credit card with a couple of feet of duct tape. Any number of uses for duct tape, something else you could carry. But again, on those cards, I know people who've carried these survival cards that have handcuff keys, hostage card keys, fishing cards, wilderness survival cards. Even the knife sharpening cards are pretty handy. The choices are endless depending on your situation and where you reside. You can also carry things very useful in today's situation. You can keep a face mask, fold that up, very handy to have. You can also have a CPR mask. You can keep that in your wallet if you needed to. People carry the micro SD cards. That's flat. Basically anything that's flat you can keep in your wallet. But again, I like it nice and sort of compact. I don't want it to be chunking out there, you know, and bulging out of the back pocket. Other thing you can carry, similar to this, is similar to the micro SD card. This is a credit card, a little hidden credit card with a micro USB card there, like that. Paper with a list of phone numbers is handy. Bandages if you needed to. You could carry compressed Tinder quick tabs or cotton buds. You could also carry a little flat mirror if you needed to. Alcohol cleansing pads. I know people who've carried things like aircraft cables, some water purification tabs. Again, all these things are flat. These things are flat enough. A bit of medication. You could even carry some aspirin, some paracetamol, some antihistamines if you needed to. I do have a can opener on the survival card, but I know a lot of people who've carried the P38 in their wallet as well. So again, there's many items that you can carry in your wallet if you think about it. Here is about sort of 20. I'll go back to my original ones here. It's about 20 items that I do carry in here, and they all come in very handy at one stage or another. So again, I'll leave it up to you in the comments to put your sort of suggestions. Is there any that I've forgotten? Any suggestions that you'd like to add, please leave it in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.